Look, y'all. Okay, this person definitely, this past person you were dealing with was wearing a mask. You knew this. This was the great pretender over here. Oh, pretending. They definitely wore masks with you. They gaslit you. They created this whole persona about them knowing themselves, having standards, did the self-love work. Like, they wore a full mask and you knew that. It was not a shock to you. Shock in reverse here, love in reverse here, partying in reverse. You knew this person liked to live a partying single type of lifestyle, and they tried to put on just to get you. We gonna get on into it here. Oh my goodness. Guys, welcome to the Shay Speaks Life channel with them course. Gonna get you right channel. Look though, this will be a collective message. Guys, keep in mind that energy is fluid. This could have already happened in the past. This could be happening right now in the present or about to happen in the future. Take what applies and let the rest fly. You feel me? They said if it don't fit, then you must have quit. Anyway, moving on. I've already asked my ancestors and spirit team, go ahead and return back to sender any black magic or any negative energy sent this way, and so it be. Ashe, ashe. Okay, just period. Let's see what's going on here. Happy birthday to all of my Virgo gang and friends. Now let the reading begin. This person definitely was the true pretender, wearing a mask, acting like they, love themselves. They did the work and healed through their childhood traumas. And the more you start talking to them, the more you started realizing, okay, this person acting like they don't like to party. This person acting like they don't like to play single, but they want to be in a whole relationship with you. You kind of like picked up on this or something like that. Like, they were hiding their true feelings, like who they really was here. And ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What else? Yeah, they could no longer mirror you. I felt like they was mirroring your energy. You must be very spiritual, or you know what I mean? You did the work here on yourself. You worked on your inner childhood wounds, abandonment wounds, you know what I mean? And they tried to mirror you. They was like, oh, you did the work? Okay, yeah, me too. Because they was just piggybacking off of you. What else here, spirit? Oh, yeah, girl with the snake in reverse here. Yeah, they thought you were going to be an enabler. They thought you weren't going to have boundaries here because they were reflecting you, but they also had been reflecting past lower vibrational feminines here. So they thought you were just like the other ones here. Okay, my dear. Yeah. No. Okay, let's see what else here. Give me two more here, spirit. Yeah. They thought you was going to enable them. Look, now they want to come back and marry you. Wedding bells want to come out again. Yeah. They don't want you to cut ties, baby. You already done let it go. Let it flow. Oh, frozen head. Like, yeah, they wanted you to stay frozen. Okay. Ain't nobody got time for that. Not they wanted you to stay frozen. They didn't want you to separate. They did not want you to stop the pattern. You seen that they had a pattern here of wearing a mask and not being authentically who they are. Yeah, you started to see the different masks that they had, and that mask plate started to fall off here. Yeah, you went on and cut it down. They didn't want you to cut it down here. They wanted you to stay around. I get around. Step up. Yeah, they were old school. You had to cut away this. Oh, because again, you've done the work. Yeah, they did not want you to discard them due to their partying, immature ways here and their lack of growth and being able to ascend and evolve. 333 on the timer. They do miss you at the bottom of the deck, but who cares? Let's go to the tarot, y'all. Wow, this person here, yeah, they're a joke. Let's see what's going on. You were not surprised about this. You told this person about themselves. They mouths was moving, but they actions was saying one thing. Okay. And that was totally different. It was very contradictive here. This person definitely was hot and cold here. They couldn't keep up the facade here. They could not keep up their true lifestyle that an empress is here. You could be an empress here, divine feminine. Wow. Taurus, Libra energy here. Yeah, you're full of abundance. You nurturing, you caring. They could not keep up with this facade here. They could not be an emperor to you here. They tried to appear like they could be an emperor, but they weren't, or something like that. A matter of fact, with the empress, okay, March could be significant. The number 3 could be significant here. Pisces. Okay. Feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, like anything you touch turns to gold or something like that. And this person could not match that, though they tried to. But all they had, y'all, was what was it? Material things here. Let's see. All they had was 3D things. Look, all they had was chaos. Look, the Five of Wands coming out, all they had was attachments to chaos, to drama here. Ooh, they tried to bring drama and chaos to an Empress. Ooh, they tried to bring competition and rivalry here. Strife and tension to an Empress here. You live a peaceful life. Okay, you didn't went through the fire and the bram and all that stuff, and now you live a peaceful life, Empress. And they wanted to bring chaos to you. The number 5, May, could be significant. Taurus could be significant. Heavy Taurus energy here. Could have been dealing with a Taurus here that was wearing a mask with you here. And all they were doing, they could have Leo placements here. This could have been a Taurus Leo. Wow. Yeah, you came into their life to bring peace here. Yeah, I said Taurus. Look, Taurus and Aries, Knight of Pentacles here. They were very slow moving here. They wanted to slow roll you here while they had other suitors here. Because with the party, and you seen they like to party. You seen they like to have options. You saw this? This person tried to act like no. Okay, like, yeah, you saw this here. And they were very slow moving here. Okay, but you're an Empress, and this person was at a Knight energy here. They weren't even at a king status. Okay, less an emperor here. They could not match you here. They were very, I told you they were childish and immature here. Yeah, very childish and immature here. They could only give you but so much here. That's why that mirror in reverse came, because they could no longer mirror you or something like that. Yeah, Star wanted to come out. I feel like, you know, all they were bringing was drama with all their extra exes or baby mamas, or, you know what I'm saying, people that they had moving. They had a lot of moving parts to their life here. A group of friends here with the party lifestyle. Like, you got too much going on. And you live a very, like, secluded lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, you value your peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with this damn Wheel of Fortunes. Like, you don't mind working hard. Also, with the Knight of Pentacles here to the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you were slow moving here to your goals. You got good karma coming in. The wheel has finally turned in your favor, away from the drama. I feel like, Empress, you chose yourself here. Yeah, you closed the cycle with this person. And even though you may have been slow moving to close this cycle with this person, you went on to close that door, and now you're not going to through the ups and downs with this person, as they brought a lot of drama to you. I felt like it came to a point to where it caused you to be unsettled or imbalanced here. Yeah. Like, you're very responsible. You know, you're very, you know, you handle your business or something like that. And this person came to get in your way or something. They were like a distraction or something like that to an Empress. Like, you have a passion, you have purpose or something like that. And like, you're like a creature of habit here, okay? You like routine. Like, you still were moving here to closing a cycle to this person, even though they were trying to cause you to come back and wheel you back in. Like, they were doing like a lot of manipulation, a lot of gaslighting. Like, they would say things to you and then take it back like, no, I didn't say that. Yes, you did. A good bit of y'all had to start recording this person. Okay, y'all had to start recording the conversations that y'all would have, because this person was gaslighting you just to that point here. Yeah, look, the Emperor in reverse. Look, now he want to show his stinking ass. Look, the Emperor in reverse, I told you. They can't even come to you, yeah, with the 5 of Swords. Very abusive, very manipulative. Wow. This person here undermined you. They abused you here verbally, mentally. Oh my goodness, they were using you. They put you in a lot of competition. 5, 55 could be very significant here. They cause a lot of conflict and competition and rivalry here. Like, they triangulated you with other third parties. Like, this person was very arrogant. They would not grow. That's what I told you. They couldn't grow with you. They couldn't go with you, Empress. Damn, you had to leave the Emperor. This could be a father figure, but they weren't a good father figure. You're a good mother figure or something like that. Like, this person was a horrible. They didn't maybe abandon some of their children that they didn't have previous or something like that. Yeah. Wow. This person came in to try to abuse you here, in a sense, and take your light here, take your abundance and manifest off that Empress, and it wasn't going that way. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna do it for your reading, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below if this message just resonated. So then I'll check you later. Peace.